What is up, Internet? Nerdlocker.com. Sorry, doing a little stretch. Because, as always, Marvel Entertainment can't shut their goddamn mouths for 1 week. Because it's just a constant flow.
I thought it was bad before Disney, but ever since Disney...
Jesus, it's every week. Guess what's coming out? Because now you got the studios that aren't Disney being like, hey, we still got Marvel movies. Like the Avengers, same. They all hang out in the comic books. So, yeah, starting off with X-Men, Days of Future Past. Bryan Singer says it's going to tie into Apocalypse, which is what we already knew, but not in any ways that you expect. I guess it's going to be something like it'll end, and I'll just make sure my mic's on because I forgot last time.
But indirectly, directly affect Apocalypse.
Yes. He's also talked about using some of the older characters from the other movies, like Nightcrawler specifically, and Gambit. But that brings up the Gambit discussion of Channing Tatum. He's voiced for a while now he wants to be Gambit, and they're actually looking towards him doing that.
The producers have met with him. They've had lunch. So it's something, whether or not it'll actually happen, because it's a giant ensemble cast. It's one of those things where, like, you're not going to get paid.
And then, that's the other thing, is all these actors suddenly go, well, it's a superhero movie.
But Channing Tatum's one of those dudes. He didn't start off as a crazy rich actor. He was like a backup dancer.
And he's just...
on Step Up.
And he just has fun.
Exactly. He's the coolest dude in the world, and he'll probably actually do.
He'll be like, because I get to be Gambit.
Guess what? I'll probably like Gambit after that.
Yeah, right? Everyone, you know what? It won't be bad. He says he's working on the accent, what that means.
If they end up doing like spin-off movies of X-Men stuff, I want to see Magic Gambit really bad.
Magic Gambit?
Magic Gambit. Where he's
who would Matthew McConaughey play?
Who's the trainer? Because Magic Mike is all about...
Isn't his dad?
No, Magic Mike.
No, but in the comic books, isn't Gambit's dad the one that like
trains him to be the
thief?
Is he like the king of thieves or whatever?
No, well, Gambit is now the comics. But either way,
whatever.
All right. Next thing we have to talk about is just a ton of Spider-Man news. They're already talking about Spider-Man 3 and 4 and Sinister Six and Venom, and everything's moving in the direction of these happening, but it's not going to happen until after 3. But
it's not going to happen until after 3, but Sinister Six and Venom would be before 4, and they don't even know what they're going to do with 4 yet.
And 2,
but it's announced.
And 2 still hasn't come out, you guys.
Yeah, so we're celebrating Christmas before Easter, and I don't understand.
I completely agree with you. Like, I really wish, like, I understand what we do with, Nerdlocker, and we tell you guys, like, the news, but, like, I wish they would just cut back a little bit on the reins and quit telling everybody every little detail, because now it's like, oh, cool, I don't have to see the movie.
If I didn't know that there was going to be a Spider-Man 3, if they just shot that whole part of it and didn't tell anyone, had everyone sign non-disclosure agreements,
oh, what?
So that way you're like, oh, man, is Spider-Man dead? Oh, my God. Like, you actually have those surprises. That'd be awesome. If they could film an entire movie without anyone knowing anything, especially concerning the Avengers or something like that. Like, that's what I like about Ant-Man right now. And obviously, once things start rolling with that,
it'll be nonstop.
Data with info, but like, we know it's working, we know it's there, we know they've been doing stuff, but we've only seen clips and tidbits of it.
Yeah,
it's been a work in progress forever, but that hasn't necessarily hurt.
I mean, I'm stoked for Spider-Man, but I feel like I've seen most of the movie in the trailers.
I already saw Green Goblin throwing Gwen Stacy down from a high altitude, with Spider-Man frantically going to grab her, and he doesn't web shoot her ankles, so that's cool.
Maybe your neck doesn't snap this time.
Possibly, and it looks like he does protect her from the fall, but I don't want to see that in any way, shape, or form. I want to see the same 5 battle sequences that have no ties to any plot ties. Like, show me the Rhino scene all you want, because I know that's going to be in the beginning.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be the smallest fight. I know it's going to be not a big deal. It's going to be a quick 1-2 punch, blah, 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 crazy things. And they've already showed a good deal of it. So it's fine. Just show me that. Show me Jamie Foxx a little bit. That one dude, you don't need to tell me he's the fucking Green Goblin already.
Yeah, like now that we know.
I mean, I don't want to see that now.
I feel like, what would it be like if Usual Suspects came out like this year? We'd all know who Kaiser Soze was.
No, I feel like that would be different, because it's not a superhero movie. With
but if they had that kind of twist, we'd know about it. Yeah. Like, we already know the ending of Spider-Man 2. It's not out yet. Either way, we're just kind of hating right now, but too bad. We have the floor. So, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Some big things have been happening on that show since the Captain America movie has come out. And although the Captain America movie has been doing great, the ratings of S.H.I.E.L.D. have still not been that awesome from what it started out as.
There's actually a really awesome crossover between the two. And if you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you ignore every episode of S.H.I.E.L.D. except for the one before Captain America.
Yes.
And the one after Captain America, because he's been trying to catch up.
And he's
bored.
Behind. And I'm bored.
And I'm telling him
bored.
It's good. It's a good show all around. In general.
He keeps telling me, hey, it gets better.
Yeah, it gets better.
It gets better.
I wish I had a webcam right now. But
right?
Either way.
Well, kind of.
It's been a good show overall. Pretty decent character development. Coulson's an awesome dude, and Skye's actually a pretty sweet character every now and then. She reminds me of this really hot hostess that I work with.
Yeah.
She doesn't watch this, so I'm going to say this about it right now. But,
perfect.
But it's totally like, yeah.
She'll never know.
Skye is totally that chick. Anyways, it just doesn't. Yeah. It's not clicking with everyone. I don't know. I don't understand because it's actually one of those things.
It's getting
like,
better.
When you're reading Secret Warriors and something that happens in there affects something that happens in Avengers, everyone loses their shit.
You're going,
and
what?
Nowadays, it's one of those things that like if you want to write a decent comic book story, that's kind of like needs to happen. Like within the whole Marvel universe, there needs to be a certain cohesion, and this is them doing that to the cinematic universe because we always knew that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was part of it. And yeah, you could have Sam Jackson show up. Yeah, you could have Maria Hill be in it. Yeah, you could have Sif show up. But the fact that Captain America directly affects
the whole direction of the show,
purpose of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is awesome.
It's
actually so awesome, and it changes the way the show is going now. So I'm actually excited.
They
to see
need to
this
be doing more
episode.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're talking about next season is what they're talking about already, even with the poor ratings. But what they're thinking about doing is splitting it up between fall and spring, and in the I think they said 13 weeks that they would split it up, or 10 weeks they would split it up, having an Agent of Carter miniseries. Agent of Carter. Well, S.H.I.E.L.D. and then it's Carter, C-A. Never mind, I messed up. I know, that was a bad joke. But kind of filling in the blanks and showing her at the start of S.H.I.E.L.D. because she was one of the people who helped found it. And I think that's cool.
America reminded us of that like 6 times.
Oh, that killed me. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a scene, and it killed me. And it was like...
Either way.
Pulling at my heartstrings. Lastly, I thought this was confirmed a while ago. I guess it was just a rumor, but it's confirmed officially now that Paul Bettany, who has voiced Jarvis for the last 3 Iron Man movies and Avengers, will be in Avengers as Vision.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Filmed.
Yeah.
In front of a camera instead of just recording stuff.
Which was pretty funny. He says he used to show up to a studio for 45 minutes and get a giant bag of money for talking, and now he has to like do stuff.
Yeah, and he did not say what powers he does have or doesn't have.
Perfect. Thank you. Don't tell us.
Because Marvel actually said that they don't want anyone to know.
Perfect.
Okay, we're still like a year away from the movie coming out, so it's not like a big deal. But because we're probably going to find out anyways. But the fact that he like doesn't want to say, it's pretty sweet. Because the Vision has a lot of powers. The Vision is like Martian Manhunter. He can do anything.
Yeah, well, except he's a robot. But same basic concept of stuff.
Yeah,
the phasing,
they do the exact
flight.
Same purpose at the respective tower, Avengers Tower, Watchtower, whatever. They do the same thing.
And it's fun. I think he's a great character, and I think it's an awesome expansion, especially introducing Scarlet Witch for obvious reasons.
Are they Inhumans? Is that a thing? I think I kind of read something about that.
I read something they were going to...
Probably look into this a little more. We'll talk about it next week. But
I don't think they're going to use that word, though.
I'm really in between both. Like, I want them to be human.
They haven't been...
I also want them to be mutants. Like,
they haven't done anything bad yet, so I still trust Marvel Studios.
I trust where they're going to take it. I figure they'll figure out a way, but...
And,
I wish that red tape wasn't there.
Right. Well, we'll be out soon enough. Lastly... Kate Mara has come out and said that although filming is in a couple weeks, Fantastic Four, she really doesn't know anything about the character, what's going on, or anything that's going on with the movie. Awesome. Which will change soon for everyone, because as soon as it's,
canceled.
Really... What are you drinking?
Scraps. I'm drinking Lagavulin.
It smells like permanent marker.
You're a child.
I guess so.
It actually smells really good to me. It's really delicious. You're going to make a little face and you're going to look so cute right now because you're a child. You didn't even drink it all. You spilled it.
Mm-hmm. No, it got in there.
It's 16-year-old whiskey.
That's
what Ron Swanson drinks, so shut up.
Well, then I need to man up and start drinking that by the bottle. That's all our Marvel Entertainment news. You guys let us know what you think in the comments below. I guess I'm going to go have me a Cosmopolitan.
No. See, now you should get the flavors, though. It's hard for a little bit, and then now it's like...
Yeah, and actually, the wood. Like I'm drinking a tree.
Not just
a drunk tree.
PTE.
A smoky drunk tree.
Yes, it's like campfire.
I
but
got
then
it.
There's like a little more like complexities to it. Yeah, there you go. Because I'm getting it.
I'm with you.
There you go.
Have a good night, people.